MayDay 2. Everybody make some fucking noise. I am your host, Kriss Cain. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. That's www.youtube.com/BeastMode Battles. And BeastMode Battles Gold. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment. My co-host.
Yo, give me a beast mode for skeeviest tips, man.
Beast mode! Okay, yo, we got a crazy fucking battle about to pop off. Don't forget, it's a westbound thing. Yo, battler to my right, introduce yourself.
A1, day one. I'm not proud of what I'm about to do.
And battler to my left, introduce yourself.
What's good is Jayyohh. I have a Mossban, WTP, Green Tree, Westbound. And I say rest in peace, y'all say skeeviest. Rest in peace. Skeeviest! Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay, yo, you did not flip a coin, did we? Again?
I said beast mode's been my home since the beginning. Let's go! Well, I've gained all this family, you've made enemies. A1, I ain't even saying you a fake friend to me. But you haven't even been here for half the time that I have, and you ain't bringing that same energy. See, you tried to follow in my footsteps for years, because I've been building a great legacy. But this is Seth Rollins, the Triple H, because he tried to mimic my every move, but it's just not the same pedigree. Bro, unlike you, I got battle rap fans all over the world. I usually hit up a couple to spar and fight. But see, when I'm on the road and traveling is when I usually come up with bars to write. I was at the Vancouver airport, struggling, looking for drinks so I could be buzzed when I start the flight. But unfortunately for me, I was placed into Terminal A1, so there wasn't a bar in sight. What? But yo, y'all wanted Mossban. Y'all wanted Mossban versus Mossban. Gotta go against my brother in this shit. I feel like the gang's been done dirty. But as his mentor and his homie, I think I'm just ashamed he's unworthy. See, he claims battling's his Call of Duty, but he's never went on any kill streaks. And go, this may be done early. Because all of his past ops plain bombed on him and never let AC 130. What? Yeah. Which is ironic. Because we're about to go to war, and I'm going to kill you with these loaded rounds. And they only booked this shit on MayDay because I knew your craft would go up in smoke the moment this was going down. Now your career is taking a nosedive. So now you panic and scared while you strapped to that chair and you try to grasp me for air so you crash in despair. Sure, you may survive this crash and make it out of the rubble, but no one actually cares. Because if this is the hill you die on, no one will even notice since he never had any flair. Trust me. What? Trust me, this hurts me more than it hurts you. Shit, I wish it was untrue. But if the Lord of the Flies taught me anything in life, it's that even friends can become food. Bro, listen, I'm your maker and your destroyer. But since you're my brother, I'll still give you the shot. I was thinking to myself of writing, like, should I kill him or not? Fuck it, I'm using my shovel to make his grave, and I really like this part of the story, so I'm digging a plot. Bro, there's nothing you can do to save yourself at this point. You might as well just get in the box. It's execution by electric chair, because he's dying no matter what, and all he can really do is just sit there and shock. What are you talking about? Well, he just can't accept the loss. So if you tell him that I won, he'd get a migraine probably. Shit, I can even win the coin toss in 401 and he'd still think it's a highway robbery. What? But it's gonna be an easy win. All he's gonna do is spit some fucking multis and then use some fat jokes. But if he's stooping that low, then I'll kill him to the point he can't perform again. So you can do your last show. But that doesn't mean we all can't be proud of him. Shouldn't do it as mad quotes. In fact, the entire room should clap, yo. So let's all give him a big hand for his final stage like Super Smash Bros. But as for me, I'm just here to show the haters just what I do. Because I broke barriers as a Canadian with all the stages that I've been through. And that goes for all of us in beast mode. For years I've been saying that we're the truth. So screw all these haters. It's like the Wonk Invader. Fucking glass ceiling, our elevation's been through the roof.
Let's fucking go. That's what I want on Jayyohh. Everybody make some fucking noise!
Jay, I need you to know there's one reason I took this battle.
Why is that?
It's to tell you in front of these folks No more crooks and castles.
No more. It has to go.
What they call the wanted match, I've called thoughtless acts, now it's sped along. But when the mob bosses want them whacked, they prompt them at that daunting task. It was all a trap, the web is drawn. See, they want us to give them a show, Jay. Instead, I'ma send them on a path to cope with a body cast. My dog, you read it wrong. Let's be honest, I know who y'all got with the win tonight. But if you have JPEG, save the file because you didn't get the image right. If you have JPEG, save the file because you didn't get the image right. Ticket light on O, that's a low like business flights. But he's still my bro, so this shit makes the game feel children's size. How I'm dropping Jay in the room for little net like Fisher Price. And sleep is the cousin of death. Sir. But it's the lesser of release. Especially if you slept on me, I'll haunt your every dream. I'll make you see a silhouette of a Baphomet every time you attempt to sleep. To the point where death is a relief to a relative degree. But you sold Doom's whole family tree? Like Ancestry.com? Bro, you lost it. But you're a G because you sold weed. That's some total mob shit. You even performed it like you believed it. You are so obnoxious. What's next? You got my granny on the tree like Pocahontas? Bro, just stop it. I could give you this big spiel about keeping it real, or how after the way you did chill, the last thing you should have did's chill. And yeah, that Space Jam shit was ill. But Jay, I gotta know one thing still. Since when did Grimace from the kids' meal start thinking he's a big deal? Let's go! You just a generous gentleman, Jay. But that leads me to the next point I'm trying to teach. Let's break you down phonetically, cause it sounds the same, but it don't sit right with me. You use a lot of gun bars, trying to sound hard. This guy's elite. But when you do it, it's a soft sound and a giant reach. You see where I'm trying to lead? Jay, I can define you through speech. A G can sound like a J, but J can't sound like a G. That's right. I keep my friends right close there with my enemies. We do battle and shake hands. I got no fear of what's said to me. You be ducking pecs, so severe. Bro, it's so clear what his methods be. We can all sense the pussy through ovarian tendencies. One. That's great.
So on anyone? Everybody make some fucking noise!
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So you've been spitting bars about shit like the space-time continuum and Vikings winning wars, even though all of us have been telling you to don't do that. You sound like me back in 08 in the high school computer labs thinking I'm cool spitting over Pro Tool tracks. But unlike the people that can actually pull it off, you lack the passion it takes to make those random multis sound good. And that just holds you back. Let's not think all of that shit's washed. It reminds me of Kriss, because I don't think you got the heart to continue with those old school raps. What? I think this dude's straight hilarious. Whatever you say is embarrassing, so basically this dude plays the narrative of the new age nefarious. Go!
Weed him back.
Because you rely on using random multis every time that you craft your writtens. Like I'm a savage-driven, cataclysmic battleship creating massive rifts through astrophysics. Bro, you will never be Bender. And when you try to mimic a legend style without the skill set to do it, I simply have no interest. To me, it lacks a vision. A really trashy gimmick. But this gonna be like collectors grading their memorabilia when this match is finished, cause PSA1, you about to leave this card in a really bad condition. Bro. Wow. You embarrassed BeastMode when you went to Detroit. How the fuck is this kid relevant? That boy Chuck had him choking in the ring like Kenneth Williams. When he should have been chin checking him. That should have been me in Detroit. And y'all could have banked on the fact that if you would have trusted me with Stack, I would have stole him like embezzlement. Yeah, and gotten a body from the glove like the Fifth Element. I've been telling you. What? Bro, you act tough in all your battles. What? But you act tough in all your battles. But to me that shit is very whack. Because at the end of the day, you're just a battle rapper and a caring dad. So are you the hero or the villain, A1? See, I ain't sure that he's aware of that. Because this Lindsay bitch has been trying to play both roles like the Parent Trap. Oh, look at it. Are you crazy? Look at Eric Strap. Oh yeah, he's definitely got the tool equipped. Imagine A1 rocking an Uzi clip, walking around all tough like he'd actually have a use for it. Wouldn't even know what to do. Wouldn't even know what to do with it. He's never even been in a slight confrontation. So a nice conversation's the only time he'd shoot the shit. But if we were to throw hands, you better pray to the Lord and Savior for your useless sins, because on God, this cross I got for Christians, not a crucifix. So do some shit. Like he'd want any beef with me in the first place. So this shit is a non-discussion. And this isn't the 100-acre woods, so I don't want to hear about Christopher robbing nothing. Bro! Because he may be my bro, but we can step outside. But if you're taking that road, I go let it slide. I'll smash a bottle. Once a glass gets lodged into your neck, you'll die. It's giving me deja vu. Why? Because a corona could be the reason this battle's canceled a second time, but... He gonna act like he gonna retaliate, he gonna have the tool spray. I would take that shit from you, then I would smash this dude's face. But he would probably run to Wheezy for safety if I tried to catch this dude's fade. Like this dude would throw a jab. Probably just turtle with the staff like Master Oogway, but... So go ahead and spit your bars about Poseidon doing calculus with his trident as he's dividing integers. Something I didn't write, a finisher. I said, okay, rebuttals, time.
That's round 2 on Jayyohh. Everybody make some fucking noise! Love you, Jayyohh!
I said it's round 2. It's round 2. And Jay, you know this isn't fun. But it's the second round in Toronto. I gotta show him how it's supposed to be done. I ain't want this to be the mean round where I say a bunch of shit like you're fat. Come on, Jay. You know I don't endorse that.
Never.
But what I will say is Snorlax meets Snorlax meets Warak. Snorlax meets Warak. You're that. And people look at you as the GOAT. Not me, I'm not stupid, I don't. I mean, yeah, Jayyohh Kazuna's my bro. Yeah, Jayyohh Kazuna's my bro, but I ain't losing. I said, yeah. I said, people look at you as the GOAT. Not me, I'm not stupid, I don't. Yeah, Jayyohh Kazuna's my bro, but I ain't losing to no fucking tuna from Blow. Most certainly not. Most certainly not. You think I'm serving my spot to Hurley from Lost? You better move on, bruh. I ain't gonna lose nada to Umaga. You gotta be Samoan. Bro out here looking like Bully if he never stopped growing. Jay, you my dog. So you know it's no negative bonds. I would never fake the love just to gain some applaud. I either stay with my cousins or I stay with the moss. But it's a jungle where the food chain is the law, and it's a crane to a croc. So if you get ate, it's no shock. It's just nature. You're flawed. I'm a megalodon in a regular pond, begging one of these new eggs to spawn while I'm preying upon them. But I don't pray to a god. My prey is your God. So pray to your God. Today my prey ain't your God. And at least I held the belt. So when you diss me, I'm okay with the loss. Cause I was the champ, and you can't even say that at all. You had the same 2 chances, both the same in result. Each time the shit beat Irish whiskey, pour Jameson shots.
That's great. He's cooking me.
Pour Jameson shots. And here you find me again. Them trying to make rivals from friends. Went 2 times versus Pex, and now my tribes put it ends. You were supposed to battle Pex too, right? And went to Ireland instead? Jay, you ain't gotta say it. We can see by the size of your chest. Your whole fucking life you've been hiding from Pex.
Yo, let's go.
And now the Glock 19? Oh, come on. If you were outside with the machine, you fucking mowed your lawn. Brobion, Pokemon, anime, Shorty cons. You know the Star Wars nerds in high school that spoke Ewok? And knew all the Jedi timelines? Yeah, Obi-Wan. Jay, be honest. What made you want to compete with me? Is it a Mossban squabble that everybody needs to see? I think you're just still mad to a certain degree with me because you're trash and I'm better than you are at D&D.
Assholes.
Okay, guys, I know. That one was kind of a troll. This whole fucking round's been like a knife to his soul. So I take back those fat jokes. Nah, fuck that, bro. This just like D&D. You keep fucking around and you gonna die from them rolls.
Time, that's round 2 on A1. Everybody make some fucking noise!
Yo, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So I can't even be mad that he's been calling me fat because I know that it's a fact and that shit hinders my health. But I've been trying to get better every day, one step at a time, and I'm only doing all that shit for myself.
Let's go.
That's pretty bold of you to make fun of someone's body shape when A1, you're fucking built like an elf. How ironic is it he called me fat for a whole round when he's the biggest waste to this league because he never fit with the belt. But I asked the staff for a plate. And with everything at stake, I guess A1's on the menu. Plus his cousin's usually here to support him. I just hope they ain't the ones to defend you, because if I lunge with a right punch, this guy's fucked. And he will suffer a head wound. Oh, I wish they were in the building tonight. Because then in more than one way, we'd have your blood in the venue. You really? You really think you're the match for me? But we could run this battle 100 times and you would never be the winner. Plus he never gets paid, so at the end of the day, yo, this is a vet versus a beginner. They're like, nah, trust us, A1 is fire. And with the pen, he's like a wizard. Sure, his bars are in witty form, but it's Super Mario 64. Y'all thought his level couldn't be reached until I stepped into the picture. But speaking about not liking somebody just because they're Jewish, you battled XQZ and Teddy KGB almost back to back. Facts. So this can't all be for nothing. You're telling me A1 doesn't like Jewish people? How did we not see this coming? I feel like this nerd's gonna stop me. Sure, we all heard he's a Nazi, but he probably cheers for fucking Germany in the World Cup of Hockey. I'm telling you, this guy is a mad hater. He wanted me to use my slogan, heat rises, because it reminds him of gas chambers.
I was fucking
I didn't want to use no racist stereotypes against a white Canadian, but they've all been Trudeau. And he accepts it. Man, he's pathetic. He's so anti-Semitic, he can't even watch the Junos. I don't know if y'all know how serious it is. I once saw a Jewish guy on the street trying to say Happy Hanukkah to his friend, then A1 randomly appeared in a billow of smoke and knocked the yarmulke off his head.
Probably do it again.
Yeah. So he might act like he hates the Jewish community as a whole. Yo, this guy is quite the swindler. He made an app to find local German single women, and he's been swiping right on Schindler. Hey, yo, the funniest part. The funniest part is he actually matched with a girl the other day. And that's just lucky for his age. They started to really hit it off in the messages, so they set up a couple dates. They had plans to go to this one really nice Italian restaurant, and it was such a lovely place. But then she showed up in a Leafs jersey and he fucking punched her in the face.
I was there for that.
But then he apologized, said he was sorry, and said he understands if she can't ignore it. Explained how him despising the Leafs is a fucking mental illness and all his homies blocked him on Facebook for it. She's like, okay, let's just pretend this didn't happen. Start from scratch, because you're clearly a nice guy, and that's all that matters, okay? Opens up the menu like, nice wine choices. Do you want some Cabernet? He gets up, clenches his fist like, what the fuck you say about Thomas Cabernet? He's like, I'm a hockey fan. You need to chill if you want this relationship to last 1 week. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. Who's your favorite player? She's like, Matt Sundin. He's like, ah, fuck me. But I noticed y'all really think this kid's a look at him. Fucking nerd is focused. Thinking of a rebuttal, like, I'll bet you Curtis Joseph had tuberculosis. I was like, shut up. But I've noticed how all of y'all really think this kid's a fucker. Because he was online bashing the Leafs, annoying everybody. Y'all need to be a little tougher. As for the ones that had my name in their mouth, but when it comes to battle, all you bitches stutter. So just don't get in my way, and as for you, there's nothing left here to say, because at the end of the day, A1, you still my brother. Let's go.
That was too nice at the end of the round, so you don't have to make noise.
I said fuck you.
Make some fucking noise! I said, yeah, people like to joke, like I'm into hate speech. I said some shit once, but that don't betray me.
Look down by the bar.
It's not that serious, guys. It's just yay deep.
Let's go.
It's different tears that can lead to a body. And there's a time when you would embrace that. The old school pen rules, the Inca hobby like Peruvian face tats.
Yo, that was
7 years we've practically traveled the same path. Jay, don't act like you weren't rapping about intergalactic patterns and magical mage hats. Magical mage hats. Now if you riding with the steel, you went to Wonderland and grabbed you a day pass. I give a fuck how many pounds that you may have, Jay. I'm out of your weight class. You wasn't built for this atmosphere, and now you having to face that. I'll leave you dead in the water. And you thought you were leaving Earth like the last days of the late staff of the Challenger spacecraft. Houston, we have a problem. He thinking I'm a cakewalk. Just cause we amigos don't mean I'm trying to be a takeoff. Be mindful, Jay. Be mindful, Jay. This time crossing that line substantial. The vibe is ample from a tiny sample. I'm the kind of gamble you don't find on FanDuel. A hired handful. The bottle in the hand behind the bottle in the driver's hand behind the wheel of that ride in France where the Queen had Diana and her man killed. A standalone that despises standstills. Got tired of leading by example, so it's course all over like a diamond sand drill. I am the iron anvil. They dropped me from a plane to turn these poster boys to framed pictures behind some candles.
That was crazy.
But you my guy, so of course I took a different course of action. No silly stories about some shit that probably won't or didn't happen. I ain't trying to build a rapport just to let the bridge get torched like former British border tactics. I'll let y'all play gimmick soldier like a Civil War enactment. These little dorks is rapping, fishing for reaction off a bar they had to search for on a forum just to grasp it. No thought, just shit repackaged. And you call all this a classic? It's just load it, spin it, pop it, shit's a bop it, children's ad. The shit is sad.
Go.
I guess I'm wiser to the ethics. But then again, I can get childish in a second. I just find that shit depressing. Like some of your guys' expressions every time somebody mentions the year 1967.
Next year.
I'm a different breed, misperceived, but I like it that way. I'm not a people person in the first place. I don't like y'all, that's Jay. But it's Mossban over any team for life, and that stays. I put that on my back over any number like a last name. And I'ma give a on my fucking last day and kick open those gates and go rock a cipher with Skeevious D, Bender, and Pat Stay.
That's the battle! Everybody make some fucking noise!
Let's go.